Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video explaining why I wanted to do this, and by this I mean specifically streaming and creating content on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Just try to help everyone understand a little more about who I really am. And I apologize in advance if I'm coughing. I'm pretty sure I have pneumonia, but I'll be okay. I got it when I took my niece and my nephew trick-or-treating. So anyway, I even wore my favorite shirt for this just to make this more immersive. And the reason why I'm making this right now is because I know people will be more interested if they know more about the real me. I've put a lot of thought into this career choice in this video. Real quick, if you're wondering why it's dark behind me, it's because I don't have proper lighting in my room yet. Also, I'm actually writing this down in a text document so that I can try and process my thoughts a little better. So if it looks like I'm reading this speech from a screen, it's because I am. I'll provide links in my description so people can find my channels. With that being said, let's get into it. My real name is Justin Rowe. Right now I'm 30 years old, and I grew up as a person who loved playing video games, and that's honestly what I've spent most of my life doing. The first game that I ever played I was about 3 years old, Pokemon Red version, and on the original Game Boy, and I actually still have this. I have it right here. Now, some of you may be wondering why the top of the label has been scratched off. It's because it had my brother's name written on it. And I also have some other things to show you guys. Uh, just some things that people have given me over the years. This right here is a sticker that my sister-in-law made me using a 3D printer. And I'll never put this on anything because I don't want it to get ruined. But actually, I just noticed this today on this sticker. If you look at if you look at the top right of this, you can actually see that it looks like Dragon Master Lance. They they embedded Lance into this Charizard sticker. How great is that? I'm convinced that Lance is actually the true main character of the original series. You know, not all heroes wear capes, but this one does. And if you guys think that this is awesome, then please feel free, leave a comment, let me know. Now this next thing is another thing that my sister-in-law printed for me with a regular printer. And you all know who this is, don't you? This is Purunga the Eternal Dragon from Dragon Ball Z. Spoiler alert, Purunga is actually the original dragon of the series, or so they thought, until they learned about the Super Dragon Balls. I really love this picture because it's in black and white. And it actually feels more like a memory than and not just like a picture. I have another sticker here that's really cool. It's Kid Goku wearing Master Roshi's sunglasses. So there's that. And another thing I wanted to talk about had a major influence on me is World of Warcraft. Started playing that in 2008 during Wrath of the Lich King. I didn't really stop playing until the beginning of Warlords of Draenor. After that, I went through my third or fourth guild fallout, which I came back and left the game multiple times. After that happening, needless to say, I no longer play it, but at least for right now. But I do have some videos of my gameplay available for people to see. So that's not all my gaming history, but it is what had the biggest influence on me. Now I have had one last thing to show you. And some of you might remember those little glass football mugs that they used to make. And this one actually says Raiders on it. Funny thing is that team actually changed from the Oakland Raiders to the Las Vegas Raiders in 2020. My sister-in-law used to make things out of epoxy, so I asked her to fill this with brown epoxy, so that it actually looks like there's coffee in it. I probably owe her and my brother a lot, and some of the other people in my life a lot, because I know I wouldn't have made it this far without their help. Now, I'd like to tell you a story about when I was in 8th grade. The assignment was in English class. We were meant to write about what we wanted to do for a future career as an adult. And the thing I wrote about was graphic design. I literally wanted to be a video game developer. So there you have it. I try to live a life of non-violence, although I do have anger issues sometimes. The last thing I want to do is to take my anger out on a person. I can give you an actual representation of this. So here's another story of when I was in high school. In 9th grade, social studies class. And now, I probably deserve this because I said something I shouldn't have said. And I tried to make a joke, and the kid took it badly and decided to smack me in the back of my head. I was fucking pissed. You know what I did? Instead of knocking his fucking teeth out, I gave him this look. And then I turned the other cheek and ignored him for the rest of the day. Yeah, that's right. I didn't try to fight him, because the principal had already made an announcement to the entire school that anyone who gets into a fight would be expelled. But you know what happened was really funny. You know what that kid did after that? My fucking math homework. My interpretation of what probably happened is that he went home and told his parents about the situation, and they probably realized that maybe he was the one in the wrong, and then maybe he felt bad. So, anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video, and I just want to thank anyone who actually took the time to listen and sit through the whole video. After this, I'm gonna stream some video games today, but soon I'll make another video of a room tour. I think that's probably a good idea, just so you guys can have a chance to see what's in my room, but not on my streams. Well, that's pretty much it. Alright, have a good one, guys.